Being judgmental and intolerant of another person's views because they differ from us is just something that has become increasingly common and a challenge. And I think it has its roots in the spiritual crisis that our country is in. We don't actually practice in our daily lives, many of us, what true unconditional love means. And I know that the first real change in my mindset when I became a professional coach was catching myself being judgmental. What we do to others, we do to ourselves. So I was first able to register the judgmental thoughts I had about other people. They were silly, stupid things, just like literally stupid. Looking at their shoes, looking at their hair, what coffee they're carrying. Like in my mind, I would catalog certain things. I didn't realize how often I was doing that until my awareness was tipped, and then I started to pay attention. And then I started to understand just how often I was doing that to myself, making inferences about something and then suddenly deeming it good or bad and making a judgment about myself and how fragile my ego was as a result. I think a lot of us are in that situation, and it keeps us from really being able to connect with other people and even connect with ourselves. And if we can't connect with each other and we can't discover what it means to have unconditional love for each other, which is what the spiritual realm helps us with, then of course we're going to have violence. Of course, this is what's going to happen when we feel fragile and we're protecting our egos. So the one thing that if you've gotten this far in the video that I would encourage you to try on, parents, you're the front lines for teaching our children this. It's just how often are we judgmental in the car when we're driving somewhere about other drivers? I mean, it comes up there all the time. Rarely are we actually curious about, I wonder what kind of day they're having, and maybe even pray for that person that just cut us off. I mean, just try it everywhere in your lives. Just see how often we're being judgmental, and then explore what it's like to be curious, to try on a question like what. Ask yourself anything that starts with what. What might be going on for that person? What might they be feeling in this moment? And just imagine that. So, parents, I think it comes down to you. You are your child's most beloved coach and teacher. You are the front lines of this country's restoration of its mental, physical, spiritual health. If you've gotten this far, I thank you for listening. And I will say that that understanding my own tendency to judge, it's a normal thing. It's just where my dramatic growth started. Once I noticed that, then a lot of things were possible that I didn't think were possible before in different relationships and in all areas of my life. I thought I was a pretty self-aware person. So I'm being vulnerable and offering that up in case it's helpful, because I really, really believe that there are so many good people out there in this country who are right in the middle, in the center. Like 98% of us are in the center and believe in this country. And we can do this together. We can heal together.